This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From a basketball dispute leads to gun violence and death file. A man was killed during an argument at a pickup basketball game Tuesday evening at a Northside San Antonio park. Police say a man shot in the head at about 7:30 p.m. at Lady Bird Johnson Community Park. Authorities said it was a pickup basketball game and things got out of hand. The argument ensued and led to one of the players pulling a gun. One man, 28, died at the scene, and a second man was hit in the leg and taken to an area hospital and is in stable condition. A third person was slightly injured, treated at the scene. Police say the shooter, a man in his late teens or early 20s, ran from the park moments after the incident. From the Texas prison file, a federal court this week sided with an inmate who sued the Texas prison system to get a cotton blanket after repeatedly telling officers he was allergic to the standard issue bedding that caused him to have open sores. For 10 years, Calvin Weavers has been asking the prison staff for a cotton blanket, but officials refused. So last year, the Harris County man took them to court. Representing himself from inside the Terrell unit, the prison system responded with a motion to dismiss, but on Friday, U.S. District Judge Kenneth Hoyt ruled that the suit can continue. Hoyt wrote he could get injunctive relief, a new blanket. Also from the Texas prison system, less than a week after a condemned prisoner won a last-minute stay from the U.S. Supreme Court because prison officials wouldn't let him have his Buddhist spiritual advisor in the execution chamber. The Texas Department of Prisons has retooled its execution policy, banning all religious figures from the execution room. From the death by off-duty officer file. Citing a lack of evidence, Harris County prosecutors on Wednesday said they plan to dismiss a murder charge against a former Harris County sheriff deputy after a man strangled to death outside Denny's restaurant in 2017. Prosecutors said that after reviewing the evidence, they could not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that former deputy Shauna Thompson had committed a crime in the death of John Hernandez outside the restaurant. Thompson's husband, Terry Thompson, was also charged with murder and was convicted last year. Thompson sentenced to 25 years in prison. From the UT College Fraternities and Sororities file, the University of Texas at Arlington on Wednesday announced the suspension of all social activities at its 31 fraternities and sororities. The decision was based not on a single event, but due to concerns regarding the culture of the fraternal community, both at UTA and nationally. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.